Okay guys, I'm out here in Australia. I flew across the world to do an early drop test of the iPhone 15 Pro versus last year's 14 Pro. The old one's made of stainless steel, the new one's made of titanium. Apple's been pushing this everywhere, and I want to see just how strong it really is. This is the all-new iPhone 15 Pro. I got it in the new blue titanium. It's fresh out of the box. Haven't even opened it or seen it for myself just yet. Let's take off these tabs. Pop it out right here, and wow, here it is in hand for the first time. This is insanely light, by the way. It's got a new titanium design, obviously, that not only looks cool and Apple says is more durable, but it makes it significantly lighter. This is one of the lightest phones I've ever touched. I also got this because I want to show you guys that this phone has never been used as well. Brand new iPhone 14 Pro. I gotta say, the white does still hold up, but as you can see, the new stainless steel sides, I feel bad because those actually are in perfect condition right now. Aside from titanium being completely new on the 15 Pro, it's not just less shiny, it's actually curved on the edges for the first time, and it's a bit hard to see on camera, but I'm really curious if the curved edges will affect durability at all. Okay, iPhone 14 Pro versus iPhone 15 Pro, day one early drop test. Waist height, this is maybe you get out of your car. 3, 2, 1. Let's check out how they look. So first up, the 14 Pro. Ooh, instant chip on the bottom of the stainless steel. Now for the 15 Pro, also a chip right away, but actually it wiped off a bit more. It's way less noticeable. Way better first drop on the 15 Pro than the 14 Pro. All right, this time let's go just a bit higher, just slightly above waist. Maybe if you're holding it in your hand. 3, 2, 1. Okay, it looks like the screens on both are actually fine again. If we take a look at both of these, no screen damage whatsoever, which is really good to see. I wasn't expecting it this early. It's starting to rain a little bit, but I think we gotta up the stakes because both these phones are handling this so well so far. Let's go from face level. I'm about 6 feet tall. 3, 2, 1. Definitely the biggest drop we've seen so far, but again, I'm not seeing any screen damage. Let me grab both of these here. Yeah, these screens are actually doing perfect on both phones, aside from the rain, of course. Even the edges are holding up pretty well, but we are starting to see just a few more marks across both models. So these are pretty normal case scenarios for the edges, but I want to see how the back holds up considering that there's new titanium around the cameras. Maybe the cameras might shatter less, so let's start off pretty tame as well. Waist height, 3, 2, 1. Take a look at these. Okay, back on both is perfect. Oh, I just noticed the 14 Pro. I can't tell if that's a crack yet, but definitely more severe damage than the 15 Pro, except from that chip that I just noticed from that drop on the edge. Actually seems like the 14 Pro dealt with that durability wise a bit better. All right, now going about handheld height here. 3, 2, 1. That did not sound great. I'm a little scared to see the screen on the 14 Pro. Wow, still fine, but we did get a back glass shatter on the 15 Pro and no back glass shatter on the 14 actually. So it's not the worst crack I've seen, but I'm shocked that the titanium, it seems like the curve might have actually affected the impact more so than the straight edge. You'd see the same exact spot. The 14 Pro actually dealt with that drop way better. Even though we have cracked back glass on the 15 Pro though, I'm amazed that the screens are still fully intact. Like these are 1-to-1 out of the box, both in perfect condition, and for me that is the more important part. Still though, I want to see how far we can push these on the back. Now this is a really bad drop, and I have a bad feeling about how both of these phones are gonna hold up. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's take a look at both of these. Insane, no cracks except very minor, damage to the stainless steel on the 14 Pro, but still not a single crack on this phone. This is the old design. On the 15, I'm actually shocked that this hasn't spiderwebbed out any further. And the screen, again, from that insane, like 6-foot drop is fine. All right, because these phones have not broken yet, I wanna go even further for a backdrop. 3, 2, 1. Okay, I think I heard one crack. Let's take a look at both of these and see what the damage is. Whoa! Still no crack on the 14 Pro, guys. And I actually just noticed on the back of the 15 Pro with titanium, the lens is shattered, where the 14 Pro is still in perfect condition. You know, I'm starting to wonder if the 14 Pro might actually be more durable for drops. Like, the scratches show up way more consistent on the stainless steel, but this 15 Pro has cracked twice, and the 14 Pro that's a year old has yet to break in any significant way. All right, we're starting to weather the conditions outside, but there's still a question that I haven't got answered, which is what happens if you drop these flat. The edge drops, they usually handle well. They both have the same ceramic shield, so let's do a face drop. Live in Sydney, 3, 2, 1 from waist height. Okay, so we got a corner impact, and then it looks like pretty straight on for the 15 Pro. Man, and these phones are holding up great. I'm gonna be honest, I was not expecting either of these to be doing this well. Those are 3 pretty bad drops. This is concrete flat, by the way, worst case scenario, and both of these phones, I mean, aside from the rain, are pretty good. Let's go a little bit higher, above the waist, screen, flat drop on both. 3, 2, 1. I'm really scared to see the screen. Yo, what? It's perfectly fine still. Oh no, I got too excited. The 15 Pro is shattered on the corner. The 15 Pro has our first screen crack in the stainless steel. It's still perfect. So you can see once again, guys, the curved design made the glass come into contact with the ground way more than this flat edge. There absolutely seems to be worse drop protection so far on the 15 Pros because of this curve. Although it's more comfortable, it's absolutely not as durable. I mean, look, 3 different parts of the 15 Pro have cracked. The 14 Pro, on every single test, this almost looks like a new phone still. I'm curious now how high we can push the 14 Pro before the screen drops. Let's try all the way up here. 3, 2, 1. That was direct on both of these. They flipped around. The 14 Pro screen is still flawless, dude. The stainless steel is beat like crazy. The screen on this is perfect. No back glass damage. Are you serious? This 14 Pro is absolutely blowing me away right now. Now let's see the 15 Pro, which is getting a bit more spider web. The lenses look the same. And honestly, the rest of the screen on the 15 Pro, it's still in pretty good shape aside from that corner drop. Because these phones are not breaking yet, we have to go even higher. I want to go back to the back glass on both of these. 3, 2, 1. That completely shattered the 15 Pro, dude. Oh, look at the damage on the back of this phone, man. That is gnarly. Absolute spider webbing. 2 lenses now shattered. 1, the ultra wide, I think, is completely shattered. Wow. And even the edges, man, they are scratched to hell on the 15 Pro. But if we look at the 14 Pro, guys, there is literally not an actual crack on this device yet. The lens keeps getting beat up, especially the top one. And I've certainly seen better edges on these phones, but this has gone through, what, 12 drops, and the screen is actually flawless. Just look at the difference between these two phones right now. And because the screens are still not fully broken, I want to do another test higher than we've ever done for the front. 3, 2, 1. Right off the bat, the 14 Pro, absolutely no damage to the display, and the back remains flawless. Look at the difference between these two phones and how they're holding up, including that absolute decimation on the 15 Pro. Dude, that edge looks really bad. The curved design is not it for durability, although credit where credit is due. It is still only the top part of that display that remains cracked on the 15 Pro. So I think we might have to take this even further. Like, the 14 Pro has yet to crack at all. By the way, we're filming this drop test literally in front of the Sydney Opera House, and I challenge you to find another YouTuber that's done a drop test here. First in the world, baby. The 14 Pro hasn't broke yet, so we found some stairs. I think we have to take it higher because the performance of this year-old phone has been actually mind-blowing. Let's do it. 3, 2, 1. Help, are my babies okay? Let's see. Oh, the 15 Pro, look at the screen, dude. Yo, it's not like a screen anymore. The back is completely fried on the 15 Pro. In fact, are you seeing that purple coating? What is that? Why is there purple underneath the glass of the phone? I mean, props to the screen, most of it's still intact, but that bottom of the OLED controller seems to be a bit broken on the 15 Pro. Let's take a look at the 14 Pro. Dude, no, there's no way. Okay, you guys saw me take this out of the box new. Alongside this is an unmodified 14 Pro from like 15 feet. There is not a single crack on the back of the iPhone 14 Pro. There's a pretty bad dent, but again, dude, you can see that because of the harder edge stainless steel design, the cracks are stopping at the edge. These are spider webbing on every single corner. You can just see how it shoots out. And the screen on the 14 Pro, absolutely flawless. There's a lot of things that I thought I would learn today, and the 14 Pro being in, I would say, like new condition after this many drops was not on the list. So we have to go even higher. That's what, 20 feet? I mean, I feel like we gotta see how far the 14 Pro can go. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. There's no way.
No, it's not looking good. Dude, look at the 15. Look at the back.
That got. Did the camera fall off? Yo, wait. Are you recording?
Yeah.
Dude, what? Yo, the 15 absolutely. Can I just take this for the road? So this is the new camera on the 15 Pro. Have you ever seen this on a phone before?
Never.
What is happening to the 15? This is not the durable titanium phone that I was promised. Let's just set that to the side. Obviously, the 14 Pro finally met its match. Completely shattered. I love how the 14 Pro, by the way, was like, we're gonna do it all at once. The screen, though, fully works, dude. The digitizer is fine. By the way, I love that the 14 Pro, we can just take a selfie still. This phone is like unironically fully functional. And then this is the 15. Don't forget, this is the all new camera on the iPhone 15 series. That is, I don't know if I should touch that. So this was a video I was not expecting to turn out this way. The 15 Pro is quite literally in 2 pieces, and the 14 Pro still fully works. You can actually open the camera app and you can shoot a photo. The camera lens is not cracked at all on the 14 Pro. Having seen this, I really think the curved design is going to be bad for dropping the phone. If you don't normally run a case, I think you're going to be forced to run a case on the 15 Pros this year. Those are my thoughts. Let me know yours down below. Of course, subscribe for way more on the iPhone 15. I literally flew to Australia to do this video early across the world, and I would appreciate you guys' love and support. Share this with somebody else, drop a like, and hit subscribe for more. I've been Sam. I'll see you in my next one. Peace.